Well, today has been very busy here at the New York Stock Exchange. The celebrations started at the opening bell to celebrate all our veterans and Marine Corps' 248th birthday as well. Tomorrow, in fact, is the 11th. That will mark Veterans Day across the United States. But at the same time, we focus on our veterans and some of the struggles that the service members and their families face, especially when it comes to housing. Joining me right now, Clint Jordan, Realtor, founder, Mill Estate. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Nicole.
I wanted to ask, first of all, were you in the military at some point yourself?
Yes, yeah, 21 years and 10 months in the Air Force as a fireman.
Well, thank you for your service. Tell me a little bit about military members and some of the struggles they have when it comes to finding housing.
Yeah, so I mean, the housing part of it is tough. Our BAs, like, we're capped in what we make and what we can pay for housing. So getting out of the military and then looking in the local market, it's tough for us right now. But there's options out there, right? The average days on market for housing in our area, I think nationwide, is 50 days on market. So part of the problem is interest rates. But luckily for us, like I said, there's ways out there to bring some concessions in and then try to bring that rate down some to help them out.
So what's the big picture? I mean, it's very hard to just sort of say, you know, the rate environment no doubt is high. It's high for everybody. The rental market has also surged. And while some of these things have come down off the highs, you still have very limited options depending upon where you are. So what are some of the things that families can do to help, or what are some of the struggles that we're really talking about? What might change?
Well, we're hoping the rates change a little bit, but the rental market is what's kind of killing us, right? There's no inventory out there right now for people to buy. So they really have a couple options to rent, buy, or wait to buy till next year. So I know a lot of people are waiting on rates to drop. When that happens, though, we're going to have a lot of buyers back in the market, a lot of investors back in the market. So I think the struggle still continues next year for a lot of our veterans, unfortunately.
So my question to you is, what's your message today? I mean, I think we're all aware that there are, first of all, veterans always top on my list. I'm a true patriot, and I couldn't be more thankful for the service families, the members themselves, and those who are lost fighting for our freedom. But at the same time, you have so many families that are struggling. What is your message today? What do you want to get across here today? I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, so honestly, it's get educated on the process, right? So go to talk to somebody who understands the process of buying a home. It's not as scary as we think. We know rates are a little bit high right now, but you know, if we can get the rates down and get you into a home and not wait until next year and pay higher rent rates, then do that. I think the most important thing is to get with somebody who understands the process, because they can educate you on it. Like I said, buying today is potentially a lot better than buying next year when the rates drop and a lot of other people jump in the market. So the main message is, don't be scared to have the conversation, you know, with a realtor who understands it, I think would be the main message.
Right, and some of the tools that are available to help military families, maybe it's going to the bank and explaining that you're a veteran, or working with the real estate company itself, or speaking to the person that's doing the renting, and maybe they'll have a better understanding of the struggles that you faced for our country too. What are some of the tools that you definitely say are available to help military families?
Yeah, that's a great question. So most cities have some type of resource, some type of national center, if you will. Here in Colorado Springs, we have Mount Carmel Veteran Services Center. Most big cities have those resources. You can reach out. There's a small business development center. Most places have the VA outreach in their area too. All of those places have, you know, very specific people and tools to help our veterans. So start there. If you don't know, like, if you have questions, reach out to, like I said, most of our cities have those outreach centers in town. For us, it's Mount Carmel, but reach out and have those conversations with somebody.
Yeah, so important. Clint Jordan of Mill Estate, thank you so much for being with us today. And again, thank you for your service. Ahead of Veterans Day, this was a very appropriate topic. Thank you.
Happy birthday to the Marines, and happy Veterans Day tomorrow.